YouTube, we got some road company news, man. They bringing some new stuff in this weekend. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow on Saturday, but I just came out like 20 hours ago. I'm gonna let you guys know. So they got Vice. The map contains new visuals. You can use it in practice, extraction, and in demolition. I guess they're gonna add some new stuff to it. Cool, I guess. They adding a practice ring, aka the shooting range. You'll be able to try these guns out instead of having to play with the character and like fully invest all your money, maybe lose the round you don't like the gun or something. Strikeout, they increased the bleed out rate from 9 to 12 seconds. I felt like you really were bleeding out way too fast. It might need to go up to 15, to be honest. They reduced how much of the radius for your friends and your enemies affects where you spawn. So I'm glad this early in the beta they're addressing how the spawns are before they put the full game out, before they get too far down the line and spawns stay messed up. Finally, they're putting penalties for people quitting the game and people not playing the game. I'm tired of in my gameplays, people quit the game on the other team and we slaughter them, and I'm deciding whether I want to use the gameplay or not because it wasn't really fair. The specific penalties for your first offense, 10 minutes, second, 30 minutes, third offense, 4 hours, and your fourth and final offense, I imagine, is 24 hours. The ways you can get these penalties is by leaving the match early, you AFK, not playing for 2 minutes, or you disconnect before there's 5 minutes left in the match. So if you disconnect for at least 5 minutes before the match ends, that's how you get a disconnected penalty. For maps, Icarus, they adjusted the spawn locations. In High Castle, they repropped top of the stairs. In Favela, they removed the shelving units. I don't know if that's the units they were using to get on top of the map and cheat, but I just know that they are removing those from the garage. Different rogue updates. Anvil, they fixed the issue with his barricade. You can put down multiple barricades in one round of demolition. I know people were around just spamming that everywhere they go, cutting points off and making people come through certain areas. Glitch now has cloaked instead of evade, so now he can hide himself from being revealed from like Dallas. And I wonder if it works for Talon, but I don't know for sure. But I imagine Phantom's grenade too as well. Scorch, they reduced her ability duration from 15 seconds to 10 seconds. Wow. That's tough. I was running around for a long time with that Scorch shotgun popping people. Oh, here's the vibe buff. They increased the maximum health gain per tick from leeching poison from 1 to 2. Meaning that her poison with the perk, or whatever, would give her health. It would take 2 from you and give her 1. But now it takes 2 from you and gives her 2. So she can really go and fight in the poison and win a lot of fights that way. They changed some gadgets up. Flashbang, they increased the radius from 7 to 8 meters. I'm probably going to be getting flashed outrageous now. Smoke grenade, the smoke appears faster. And they increased the radius from 4 to 4.5 meters. Weapons, this is the nerf for Anvil's LMG. It had a perk that tightened the spread, and they reduced its effectiveness. So you will not be shooting lasers with that LMG anymore, you Anvil players. And the Striker 8x10 damage fall off range has been slightly increased. They changed some audio for Dima, Talon, and Ronan. You know, Ronan my dog, so I'm glad they gave her some extra voice lines. They fixed a few bugs. I knew that C4 wouldn't detonate for me, but when a player attempts to detonate mid-air, it detonates once it has landed. Drop weapons are now correctly showing their pickup text. You won't get the No Valley game mode anymore. They fixed the rooftop exploit in Favela. Players' names no longer appear as numbers, and the party size limit also goes away. Error also goes away. I'm glad about that. I was having a hard time getting into games. And they fixed the versus screen, which could result in a bad match. I hope that's the screen where you cannot see what player you're picking, because that was the worst. What character I was getting, I would have to rely on my teammates to tell me which character I picked and hope that I didn't lock in by mistake and get the wrong character. But yeah, we're going to get into the 2020 roadmap next if you haven't seen it. Let's jump over that. On the 2020 roadmap, Phase 1, you get to show off your flair with custom avatars, banners, and frames. I think Phase 1 is this weekend because it says new map Vice up there and a deserter penalty. So we're starting Phase 1 this weekend. Then we jump into phase 2, hopefully in 2 to 3 weeks. Not too far off. Where we can get ranked mode, you get a new rogue, custom matches so I can beat on my friends, beat on all the AOT members in there. And you unlock unique rewards for playing with the character for a long time. So I'm going to deck Ronin out, man. You already know. And I probably play a lot of Scorch as well. Phase 3, Equipment Mastery. So using your gadgets and weapons, you probably get skins and all sorts of sprays and stuff for that. We get a Battle Pass. Can't wait for that. You know I'm copping that. And gameplay improvements. Advanced ping system. I wonder how they're going to change that. And improve team communication. They need to improve game chat so I can communicate at all. Please get game chat together. That is the only con I have about this game is game chat. I love everything else. But hopefully after phase 3, that's when the beta ends. Or maybe we're not in beta no more and they're doing a Fortnite super beta. Because the game is pretty clean to me, I think. But that's all for this Rogue Company news update. Man, AOT Danny B. I'm out of here, man. Holla at y'all.
We on the own now. Yeah, we on the own now. Yeah, we on the own now. We on our own now, it's about to go down. If you black or brown, it's just trying to hold you down. I know how to sound, I'm just trying to figure out why they pull it out and shoot us right to the ground.